Well, today on Going Bright, we're going to fix my driveway up into the shop. And Thor visits to say hi. Show me your belly. There he is. All right, I'm going to try this, see how this thing works out. I know probably should be using my better audio quality equipment. So now I got my mic on. We'll see if this does us any better. So today I'm going to try and flatten out my driveway into the shop. Kind of hard to tell from here, but it's really lumpy and the mats are starting to spread and it's just, it's not pretty. So I'm gonna see if I can move these mats out of the way and get the tractor out. I think I still have the bucket on it, and get a little bit more dirt in here and fill that in and go from there. Well, I got a whole lot more than 6 scoops. I think that's more like 12. I think that's a 3rd scoop bucket. So you do the math, maybe 3 or 4 cubic yards, something like that I got in here. So now I'm gonna see how good I can do at leveling it. Give this a shot. Let me wander over to the tractor. Got the box blade on it, but it's, I don't think, gonna be as effective as the bucket. So we'll try and get her leveled out here a little bit. I'm gonna use the float feature, which kind of pushes down, but doesn't put a lot of pressure. Just kind of keeps it pushed in a way that helps spread it out a little bit more. It's a neat feature on this tractor. Not kind of feather out at the end here. We'll see how lumpy this gets. I'll have to drive over it a bunch to get it to pack in a little bit, I think. But as I go, it should smooth out more. This is the part that makes me nervous. It's getting up next to the building. About as close as I dare to do it. Looks like I got a few rocks and roots in here. Let's see if I can get this close here without damaging the new building. Right about there. Flip this part out. And it didn't go quite as well as I wanted. Drug a little bit too much dirt. All right, now I'm gonna see if I can pack this up a little bit. Not run into the truck or the building as I do it. Yeah, it's still pretty lumpy. See if I can pack it going this other way. Ah. Past it here. I'm gonna drive over the whole thing. Definitely an art to all this dirt wrangling. When I did the original drive here, I did not pack it in like I am now. That's what kind of created some of my problems. Whoa, getting a little tippy now. This has been a remarkably stable tractor. See if I can miss from getting the wheels as out of sight as I could. They got a tree. I'm gonna have more things to run into. Let's see if we can start to angle this way. Let's see if we can get the edge going now. Not right into the building. The objective is to make smooth transitions of the dirt. So I don't have any holes that I'm walking into. Try this trick. A little bit more of this on the other door. So the box play is neat for some things, but I haven't gotten as skilled with it as I'd like to be on doing stuff like this. It really does, or can, dig in a lot. So sometimes it does more work than I want it to in scraping up dirt instead of smoothing it out. Let's see if I can sneak along this side of that door. Some of that dirt right up in there. Drag that back. The turn. There we go. A lot of dirt there. All right. I'm going to push a little bit more of this dirt up here. Drag it back. Just trying to smooth that transition out as much as I can. See it being a little lumpy here. Getting close. Closer. right about here. Push. It definitely is time consuming. You make a lot of passes, but in the end, it's worth it to get this to go the way you want it. Now the problem is, if I mess with it too long, the sand gets really, really fluffy. And doesn't pack in well. I almost get to a point where I've got to water it down or something to get it to compact. At some point you just realize that Florida is just one really big beach. There's like no clay in this dirt that I'm working with, so it just kind of moves around where it wants to. So right now I'm just trying to get it to somewhat of a final smoothness, and then putting those mats on it and such should get it to kind of settle down. Definitely will be better than it was. And then the rain comes and lumps it all up again. Eventually this whole area will be done in stone. I was thinking of doing, new concrete driveways, but I don't think that's going to be the best option for us in Florida because this ground just moves too much. The current driveway cracked and buckled just because this ground settles and moves. So it'll be easier to repair stone and keep that maintained, I think. Okay, a little bit right here that's kind of messed up. Well, that about wraps that part up. I got kind of used the grading rake, put the mats back in place. So all that's left for me to do now is put the tractor up for the day. And we got Thor hanging out supervising. How you doing, Thor? He's on a mission. I think he wants back in the house. All right, well, let's get the tractor put away. Call it a day. There is what the final bit looks like. You can see a little bit more consistency in the dots and the transition. Driving the truck over it, I'm sure over time will make it lumpy again, but you got to start somewhere and eventually it'll all pack down. And we have deer running through the yard. Well, thanks for tuning in, hanging out here with us with the deer. Yeah, hopefully if you like the content, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if I did this right or if I didn't. Talk to you soon.